Hey guys, I am recording this on the same day that I recorded the Bible study, so if you see or saw that, I'm wearing the same clothes. If you saw it, if you saw it, because it's past now. Anyway, I'm wearing the same clothes, but I wanted to give you guys, I feel like I'm wearing one of those banana clip things and I missed some bunch of hairs. Anyway, now it's Crazyville. I wanted to give you some updates, and I wanted to tell you about a couple of things that I am thinking about doing for on my channel. So first I'm going to start with the update about Delilah. We took her back to the vet today for her check. Her month, she's been home a month, or been home a month, and on her new food. So we took her for her evaluation and to have another Libre monitor put on. I am sorry, this is bugging me. So now that I've started it, I've got to finish it. Okay, forget it. Forget it. I can't do this unless I'm doing it in front of a mirror, and I usually have to have a brush. But I'm going to do it this way. This is a hair tutorial. This is the way you put a banana clip in. And the reason why I would rather have the banana clipped, I have learned lately that the banana clip, for whatever reason, I guess because it's like kind of looser, does not make my head hurt as much as wearing a bun all day. Don't ask me why, but that's just the way it is. Alright, see, that's the way you put a banana clip in. And see, it's kind of loose up there. It's not tight on my head. Alright, okay, Delilah. Took her back to the vet. Had a new Libre device put on. This time they put the Freestyle Libre 3. This is the one. That's an expensive little booger for 2 weeks. But she had to have it. This one is an automatic glucose monitor. So the other one she had was the Libre 2. I think it was a 2. And it was a little bit bigger than this one. This one's probably about the size of a nickel. The other one was the size of probably a 50-cent piece. So, and if you don't know what a nickel and a 50-cent piece, it's like the difference of that and maybe that. I don't know which way would be better, and I can't make it into a circle, but you get my idea. So, or you get the idea. I'm trying. I'm off subject. Not really, but kind of. Anyway, this is a continuous monitor. You don't have to like walk up to her and put the phone up to her. It is continually monitoring her. The only thing that I have found that I don't like about it so far is if she's too far away from the phone, it will register low. Let's just say she's in Noah's room. The first time it registered, my brain went, oh no, because she had not been that low, you know, in a long time. But then I remember, okay, if she's too far away, it's going to register low. 1 minute later, it's registering fine because she was in here. So I am going to have to get used to that, but she's going to have that for 2 weeks. But the doctor's very happy about her weight gain because she had lost quite a bit of weight, probably a couple pounds. She is 9.3 pounds now, so she's gained weight. She's doing really well on her special food, and whenever she goes back in 2 weeks, they're going to check her kidney function again to see how it's doing. And she'll have been taking, well, not taking, she's not taking any medication. She's on a special diet. Her food is a prescription food. And she'll be on it for a month and a half by then. So we're going to see if it's her kidney function is the same, if it's gotten worse or if it's gotten better or whatever. We don't really expect it to get better, but we're not sure. But she's going to check that again at that point in time, and we're going to discuss the Libre situation, if she's going to continue to get those like once a month, or if she's going to just every 6 months or whatever. I'm hoping that she doesn't have to have one every month, because one, I don't want her to have to be stuck, even if it's just one time, to have it put on. It's expensive, so expensive. And I'm already having to stick her twice a day with her insulin shots. So I just don't want her to have to go through anything else. But she did say that she likes that she's pretty feisty. she's pretty active, and she's happy about that. And she's overall very happy with the way that Delilah's doing. We are too. She's eating really well. She lets me give her shot. I am the one that does it primarily. Noah has done it, but I'm the one that does it most of the time. I was still there whenever Noah did it, because he's, you know, never given anybody shots before, so he's learning still. But I don't see that he's gonna have to. Now, Jeff has given animals shots before, so he would have no problem doing it, so there's no point in him practicing or anything. But yeah, it's all working out really well. She knows the times that she's supposed to eat. She eats twice a day. She knows she gets her shot. She knows she goes outside. She's happy and healthy as she can be. But yeah, I think that's all of the update I have on her. You guys have seen the garden last week, and I'm still a little bit concerned about the ones, which y'all didn't see them in the video, but I'm concerned about the ones that are right at the front, like right beside the house, because they're not thriving like the others. But we're gonna see if we can fertilize them and see what happens. But otherwise they're doing great that so far. The chickens are all doing good. No problems with them so far. You know, well, as of now. And we're hoping, since the babies are in with the big girls, that even though they're separated, they're still together, that integration will be easier at that point in time. You know, when it's time. It's a little bit still. Before that's time, you know, before it's time to do that. They're only about a month old, I want to say. Or are they 5 weeks? I'll look. But they're doing really well. I'm going to look and see. I wrote it down when we got them. Can you turn the page? Okay. Okay, so alright, so we got them 1, 2, 3. They will be 4. They're 4 weeks old. Okay, yeah, they're 4 weeks. No, they are going on 5 weeks. Actually, today they would be 5 weeks old. The day I'm filming this, because they were about a day old when I bought. Whenever we bought them, we did buy them. Whenever we got them, so they're 5 weeks old. Some of them look like they're gonna take a little bit longer to get their feathers than others. We do have one that is still really small, but it's a bantam, so it may just end up being small, which is fine. It's thriving, it seems. And then another one, the one with the little bit of a crooked beak. It's not super crooked, but it's just a little curve to it. It's a little bit smaller than the others, but it's still eating and drinking and doing all the things. So it might just be a smaller chicken is what it might be, because those that we got from that one gentleman, we're not sure what all they are. They could be mixed. We don't know. We don't care. But it's doing good. They're all doing good. So there's that. And another thing I want to talk about was my channel. Right now I'm keeping it the way it is with the 4 videos a week, but I'm planning on adding in one more. And I used to do this thing that I did, what's for dinner, and I would record what we had for dinner every night if I cooked at home. Sometimes if we went out to eat, if I remembered to take a picture or something, I would, you know, share that as well. But I would do that and show the whole week of meals, not me cooking them or anything like that, just what we ate each day for our dinner. So I am thinking about doing something similar to that. Maybe not every single meal that we have for dinner, but some of the meals each week, and possibly during that time, one of the meals, cooking it with you guys too, and do like a little what's for dinner type thing to share that. But because sometimes we don't have what's on the menu plan, I'm thinking about sharing, and I think I'm going to start this in June, sharing what we were supposed to have and then show you what we actually had. Just because sometimes it's okay to change your mind. Sometimes you may not want what's on the list, or you may want to, you may have to change because something else came up, or you might have an invitation to go out to eat with someone, or to come to their house and have dinner, or you might decide to have company over that you weren't going to have over, and you might decide to cook something completely different than what you planned whenever you made your meal plan. There's 2 reasons why I want to do this. One is to inspire you to cook at home as much as possible, if you can. And 2, to show you that it's really a good idea to have a meal plan. It helps tremendously, but you don't have to stick to it completely. You can give yourself some freedom to change it up, to eat different things. Now, I don't know exactly how this is going to work out. I don't know exactly which day I'm going to be posting this video, and I'm almost positive it will not make sense unless I just say today is June 1st, and it's not really, y'all, you know that. June 1st, and what is June, the first day of June on? I'll have to look. The first day of June is on a Sunday, so it's June 1st, Sunday, June 1st, or something like that. You know, I could say, or let's just say it this way. I could say it's Saturday, it's Sunday, June 1st, and I don't have a menu plan. Let me start this over. Okay. My brain is going faster than my mouth, or my mouth is going faster than my brain. I don't know what's happening. But let me try that one more time. I could say something like, it's Sunday, June 1st, and we had planned to have hamburger steak for supper, but instead we had spaghetti. You know? I'm not saying that's what's going to happen, because we don't even have the plan made yet. Need to get on that. But I have time. But yeah. And do something like that to show you that it's okay to make a plan and not be strict. Let's not be strict with the menu plan. Let them be your guides and not your boss. Let them help you along in life and not just drive you nuts. But I am planning on adding in one more video each week right now. I am finding a lot of freedom in only doing 4 videos a week. But this one I think would be really fun to do. Be quiet. I think this one would be really fun to do, and would be something that we would all enjoy. I don't know for sure yet. We're gonna see. Now, I may not show you every single day, because sometimes we just might eat cereal for dinner, or we might have, you know, go out to eat with a friend, or we might eat at church, or who knows what might happen. On those days that we don't eat, or I don't show you, I will tell you. Let's just say on Wednesday night we eat at church. I'll say, well, on Wednesday, June 4th, wouldn't it be? I don't know. It doesn't matter. We ate at church. And then I'll go on to, and today is. That's my plan. Not that I'm going to have a script, but that way maybe I can explain it and it'll help. Y'all know I'm going to jumble my words. If I didn't, it wouldn't be Kathy. But that is what I plan to do. So Mondays, that's going to be my, most likely, my grocery hauls. And we are planning on doing the Sam's thing like I told you guys. So that means if we do that, I may not have grocery hauls every week. So my plan would be to do something else for Monday if we don't, you know, if I don't do that. So right now I'm going to 5 days a week. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Sunday, and another day starting in June. I really do need to sit down and figure out, I need to stop shaking this table. I wish this table was more stable and it didn't do that, because it would help a lot, especially whenever Jeff and I are having card night and or playing dominoes or something. If it didn't shake, it would help. So what I might do is the first video for the what's for dinner, I might put it on a Saturday. No, that wouldn't work out. I would probably put that on a Tuesday, which would mean the first week of June you'd only get 5 videos. The second week you'd get no. The first week of June you get 4 videos. The second week of June you get 5. Unless I change and start recording before June. We'll see. We'll see. I don't know yet. But I've been thinking about this for a few weeks, and I just feel like it would be a good idea to do that. I think it will be fun. And I did get a lot of people enjoying those what's for dinners. And I also want to say, I may not share what I'm cooking every week. It might just be what we had. We'll see about that. I do want to get into having, kind of what I'm doing is trying to do, instead of the daily vlogs like I was doing, because y'all, that was every day filming, editing, uploading, and it was so much, because I was doing that, plus I was doing my planner channel, plus I was doing normal life, plus I was doing this and that and the other thing, and trying to do church things and family things, and it was just too much. But if I put myself on a schedule and I have certain things I'm sharing, I think it would be better. I'm still going to be in the comments either way. I'm still going to talk to you guys. I can say that this has harmed my channel. Not by losing people, but because I'm not having as many videos, I'm not having as many views, because, I mean, that's normal. If you don't post a video, you can't get any views on that video, right? So I'm not getting as many views. I haven't gotten paid in 2 months, which is a little bit difficult, especially since we have more expenses. But then again, it's not really difficult, because that money was just extra money. But it hasn't put us in a bind. We weren't relying on that money, but it was nice to have that extra. I am not asking anyone for money. I don't want any from anyone. I don't. I know that one of you said something about the buy me the coffee thing. I do have that on my channel. It's just in the link tree. And I forgot I had put it in there. At least I think it still works. I don't know. But y'all, I know that there's so many of you who are on a super fixed income. I don't want you to send me your, I don't, because we're fine. And I wouldn't feel right taking your money. And so I do want to say that. I love you for wanting to do that for us. I love that your heart wants to give. And I don't want to block a blessing from anyone. But I want you to be sure to know that we're fine. We're doing okay. We've got everything under control is what I'm trying to say. I don't even know why I'm talking about this, other than I know that I have had some people that were concerned about that part, because having a sick pet is expensive, but we're fine. And I'm doing a lot better mentally. I feel freer. I feel more myself. I feel happier. I feel, I think I feel less stressed is what it is. And I was feeling really overwhelmed before. So the overwhelm has calmed a lot. And I'm also not saying I won't ever do a daily vlog, but right now it's just going to be 4 videos until I start this new one, which will be like a week or 2. And then it'll be 5 videos. And I might work myself up to 7 again, but I'm doing them in a way that I'm not consumed with filming every day and editing every day and uploading every day. I want to talk to you guys every day, but I don't want to have to do all the other things. And I have actually thought about batch filming some days. And if I did that, it really wouldn't make a difference in anything. And I know there's a lot of people, I can totally understand why that some ladies went from filming several days a week to like once a week. It's a lot. It is a lot, but it's so fun. And I meet so many awesome people. So I think that's all my updates. Don't worry about us. We're good. We're better than we've been in a while. I am. We're good. Oh, and Jeff's eyes, there's no update on that right now. He's still doing good. He doesn't go back to the doctor. The reason why there's no update really is because, other than he's the same, it's because he doesn't go back to the doctor until like July. So there's that. And also at the end of June, 1st of July, Jeff is going to be off work because his job, they do a shutdown is what they call it. They do it twice a year. My camera's about to quit, so let me restart it because it gives me a timer. Okay, so they do a shutdown twice a year for retooling. They're getting ready for the new year of cars. He works at an automobile plant, automobile manufacturer, whatever you want to call it. So he'll be home for close to 2 weeks, and in December he's home for a lot longer than that because he takes a lot of his vacation at the end of the year, plus he has the shutdown. And I'm not exactly sure what they do in December, but in July they're getting ready for the new cars. But they do retooling in both of it. So I don't really know. I don't know. They do all that. But yeah, he will be off for a little bit, and you might see him a little bit more than what you do right now. I don't like to talk to spam callers. Goodbye. I just totally just ignored it. What do y'all do when a spammer calls? Because my phone tells me if it's a spam call. I just like, I'm like, no, I ain't gonna do it. I don't want to talk to you. If you're a real human, leave me a message. Leave a message after the beep. Oh, I've lost signal on Delilah, but that's okay. It's probably because I moved my phone. Let me put it back there. I don't really know. I am getting used to the Libre though, the new one. And it's fine. She just has to be checked a few times a day, and it's already checked her several. Mainly before and after food and insulin. But let's see. Is there anything else I need to tell y'all? I don't think so. We're doing good. We're doing really good. I'm doing better. I feel less exhausted. Oh dear. The spam caller decided to leave a voicemail. It might have been a real human. If it was, I'll call back. But that's okay. It doesn't usually say potential spam if it's a real human. Let's see. From Comcast Xfinity. I don't have that. I can't even get that. It was spam. I can't even get Comcast in Xfinity, as far as I know. Not where I live. There was only certain internets I could have. But anyway, I'm gonna go. I will see you guys next time. I hope this made some sense. I hope it wasn't too weird. If you have any questions because I confused you, go ahead and leave them in the comments, because I don't know. I mean, I think I'm in a much better mood today because Delilah had a good report, which I knew she would because she's doing really good. I'm happy about that. But yeah, anyway, I'll talk to y'all next time. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I do appreciate it. And if you don't mind, leave me a comment down below. Let me know how you're doing, because I really do want to know. Like, share, and subscribe. And if you have, did I say a prayer request? If you have a prayer request, you know what to do. Put that in the comments too, and I'll add you to my prayer list. And remember, don't take any wooden nickels, and be sweet.